Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a fall makeup tutorial and some new first impressions on some of the stuff that I had picked up at TJ Maxx, because I know you guys wanted to see some of those tested out, and I thought I would kind of incorporate it into a fall makeup look for you since we are transitioning into fall time. I'm actually sitting here with a blanket on me right now because my house is freezing and I can't get my heater to come on for some reason. I don't know. It's my first time using it because I moved in here at the beginning of summer, so I haven't had to use it yet. So I need to get that figured out. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already and click the little bell so you can be notified of all future updates. And also don't forget that I have a giveaway going on, so I will link that down below. It'll be the first thing in the description bar, so you can go ahead and click on that video, check out how you can enter to win. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get on into this video. Alright, I'm going to start off with the Urban Decay, the B6 spray. This is the redness reducing, pore minimizing, and oil absorbing spray that I showed you guys. I'm going to be trying to use a lot of products that I got in my TJ Maxx haul or that I showed you guys in a haul, so I could do some first impressions for you guys. And for foundation, I'm going to be mixing my two Becca ones that I had picked up, the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation, because I got two different shades that weren't perfect to me, but when I mix them, I can match them to my perfect shade, so I'm mixing tan and beige. And then I'm going to use that Real Techniques foundation brush that I picked up as well. This is the 301 brush. Okay, this is definitely very luminous. It's very dewy, which I don't know if I like because I do have oily skin. So this would probably work better for someone that had like normal to dry skin, but we'll see. I'll set it with a powder and then we'll see how we like it. I'm just gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape today. Alright, and to set my under eye, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Locket in the shade Peach. This definitely has a peach undertone to it, obviously, like the shade says. And when I first like pressed it on, it was like super peach, but after you kind of dab it in and blend it around, it definitely sits into the skin nicely and it looks really good. It has a really good finish to it, so I think I'm gonna like this. Alright, and next I'm gonna use my other Real Techniques brush that I got. This is the powder, just their large powder brush in 300, and I'm gonna be using my Bare Minerals, the Blemish Ready powder foundation. This is going to be the Clearly Nude number 7 one is the shade I'm going to use today. So I'm just going to use this to set the rest of my face. Whew. This stuff I really like. This isn't really a first impressions because I've tried it before when I got the last one in my first TJ Maxx haul, I think it was. And I had bought one of these shades and I tried it out and I loved it. So I bought like 3 more shades that you guys saw in my last TJ Maxx haul. But I really like these. Sorry, that's blinding on the packaging from my lights. But I really like these. They look really good on the skin. All of Bare Minerals powders I absolutely love. They're my favorite. So definitely recommend any of the Bare Minerals powders really, but these ones you can get for affordable at TJ Maxx. Next, I'm just going to be using my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. This you can pick up at TJ Maxx too. I don't know if they really have any of them anymore, but I did buy mine at TJ Maxx, so that's why I decided to use it, because the only bronzer that I have that I bought in my last haul is the Life's a Festival one from Too Faced. But it's a shimmery bronzer, and I only really use those in the summertime, not for fall makeup, so I didn't want to use that today. I'm going to go in with this light shade here and just kind of carve out under the cheekbone. For my blush, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Gen Nude one in You Had Me at Merlot. This is like the obviously wine colored blush that I had picked up. Looks like that. Alright, and for highlight, I'm going to use the Aurora Glow Kit. You can still pick this up at TJ Maxx as well. I still see it there all the time. But I'm going to use this bottom shade right here. Okay, and for brows, I'm going to try out the MAC Big Brow Pencil that I showed you guys. I got the shade Lingering, so we're going to test this out today. Just like a jumbo pencil like this. So I'm not sure how I feel about it, but we'll give it a try. Special or out with people really that I would use this, just because it is so big. But for like everyday makeup, this is perfect, because you can get your brows done super quick, and you're not worried about them actually looking like super precise or perfect or anything. I mean, I do prefer more like wispier, fluffy, kind of, I don't know, crazy looking brow, not so like slim, but yeah, I think this is a good product. It goes on good. I just would probably use this for more of an everyday use and not like a going out kind of thing. But when I was using it, I was thinking, how would I sharpen this thing? It's such a like jumbo pencil, but on the end here, this little part pops off and there's a little sharpener right there. Such a good idea. I should have known, but I didn't pay attention. But that's good. And then of course, I use my NYX Control Freak Brow Gel to set my brows down. You guys probably know already that this is like my favorite brow gel, and it's affordable. Alright, so for this eye look, I'm going to be trying out the Morphe Jaclyn Hill. This palette is, I think it's like the purple one. Oh, it's called Bling Boss. I forgot they do each have their own little name. So this is the Bling Boss one. It's like the purple one. It has little purple confettis on here mixed in with the silver ones. And then when you open it up, it looks like that. I don't know how well you guys can see those shades there, but it's super, super pretty. And it does come with a mirror there. So we are going to be doing our fall eye look. Sorry, I'm sitting on my ground and it gets kind of uncomfortable sometimes. Oh, you know what? First, I'm going to set my face with my Morphe spray. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with Hush Hush. It's like the only transition shade in the palette. We're just going to put this in the crease. Alright, next I'm going to take Sparks, this one right here. Okay, next I'm going to take this shade up here in Mystic. And this is going to go on the outer corner. And then I'm going to deepen it up just a tad with this one here in Berry Treasure. Alright, next I'm going to take Pizzazz, this one right here, and we're going to pop that one all over the lid. Okay, now I'm going to go under the lower lash line, so I'm going to take just a little bit of the Hush Hush. And then next, back in again with Sparks, that one. And then Mystic just on the outer half. And Berry Treasure just right on the very outer quarter. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of, let's go with this Glitz and Glam right here and put that on the brow bone. And then I'm also going to use a little bit of the Glitz and Glam on my inner corner. Okay, I'm going to take the ColourPop Mr. Bing liner and put it in my waterline. And then I'm going to do a thin liner on the top with my Kat Von D tattoo liner. Alright, now I'm going to do just a thin layer of the Estee Lauder mascara that I had gotten at TJ Maxx. Now I'm just going to pop on some lashes and I'll be right back. Alright, I just popped on some lashes. These are just Ardell Wispies, I think. I had already used them, so they were in my little lash book, so I just popped them on. Alright, and then I'm going to be trying out the Anastasia lipstick in the shade Stevie. Alright, so this is the finished look here. I really like the way it turned out. To go over some of the first impressions on my thoughts about some of these products that I'm trying out for the first time. The Urban Decay spray, absolutely love. This really does like blur my pores. I'm not so sure I would say that it does a great job of reducing the redness, but as for the blurring my pores and still feeling kind of hydrating, I do really like that. So I do like this. Thumbs up for that one. The foundation, I am not a huge fan of. Next time I use this, I probably want to try mixing it in with a more matte foundation so that it's not so glowy, because I do have oily skin. So I don't know if you guys can tell like how dewy it is on my skin, but I can already like see my oils kind of coming through. I don't know. Maybe I just prefer more matte foundation, so I'll see. I'll keep testing this out. I mean, it went on my skin really nice. I just am not sure if I like the way it actually looks on my skin after it dries down, if that makes sense. Definitely needed the powders with it. Like, I would not be able to use this without the powders at all. Kat Von D powder here. I do like this. Once again, I said this before, but I would want to try this out. Just the regular kind, this plain translucent, not the peach, but this one I still do like as well. Of course, my Bare Minerals powders are my favorite. Literally all their powders I have tried are amazing. So go out and get yourself 100 of these because they're awesome. The brow pencil, I kind of already went over this, but it's good for every day, not for going out or trying to make your brows look more precise, but just for throwing on quick brow every day. This is really great, and this shade did work for my brows, I think. My Bare Minerals blush, absolutely loved this. I have 4 shades in this now, and I love these. So all of the shades I've tried out are amazing. This one I love for the fall time, so definitely pick it up if you find it. The Anastasia lipstick, I did like this. I think it looks really nice. This is a perfect fall time color. Once again, this is Stevie. It is pretty drying, so it didn't glide on my lips the greatest like I kind of hoped, but once I got it on, it looks really good, and I think it'll stay in place all day. So that is really great. It doesn't glide on super nice, but you just kind of like dab it on there, and I think it's gonna hold place, so that's really good. Next, my Estee Lauder mascara. I think this is amazing. I love this. I did try this out the other day for the first time, not just today on camera, because I felt like I needed to see how it lasted through the day and curled my lashes, but I think this is great. It's amazing. It kind of has on one end, there's a little bit of a longer bristle, and I think that's really great for like my lower lash line, because, or my lower lash line, my lower lashes, to kind of get in there and keep them separated, because I do have some of them that try to like curl different ways sometimes, so it's good to like get in there and separate them. But yeah, I really like this. Definitely recommend. And the last thing I have for first impressions is going to be this Jaclyn Hill palette here. I do like this. I love the way my eye look turned out today. The only thing that I would say is that this spark shade right here did give me a little bit of trouble blending it out. So I just had to work with it a little bit. I don't know if maybe it was the brush I was using. It could have been, but that was the only one that I think I really struggled with just a little bit, like only the slightest. That's just me being picky, but everything else worked great. I think the shimmers are amazing. And then this dark one here, the Berry Treasure, in here it looks like a deep purple with like almost like gold and purple reflex, but it's actually like a black. So I don't think I really realized that when I went in to use it. So it was like really dark. It was super pigmented. But yeah, just, you know, take that into consideration when you go to use this palette. Yeah, so let me know. I know there's 3 other palettes that she came out with that are just like this in different shades, different theme. I think there's like a yellow, a green, no, I think there's like a yellow but it has some greens in it, and then there's like a bluey green palette, and then like a warm tone kind of neutral palette, I think. So let me know if you've tried out some other ones and you have one that you really like, because I'd like to pick up some more of these. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot the brushes that I had tried out. So the 2 Real Techniques brushes, the foundation brush and then the fluffy powder brush. I think these both are great. They're both great. I don't really have much else to say about them. They are super soft, both of them. But yeah, I think these worked really good. So they're only like $5.99, so definitely pick these up. Alright, so that's it for my fall makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and click the little bell so you can be notified for all future updates. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!